One thing I can do out of office that I couldn't do in office is really see from the grassroots up on a consistent basis the impact of what we're doing. There are places you can't go. I couldn't go out into rural Tanzania or rural Malawi or rural Rwanda and see all this work we're doing out there. I couldn't go to these remote clinics in Ethiopia or even some places closer to home in Latin America and the Caribbean and actually see in a human sense what's going on. The first time I went to the Caribbean and saw children who were alive because of the AIDS program. I had no idea it would take off as much as it did, that it would grow into a malaria program, a health systems building program, a tuberculosis program. I had no idea that the Clinton Global Initiative would happen, much less explode in its impact across the world. I realized people really were dying for someone to ask them to make a commitment and to help them do it.
Today's commitments will raise those numbers to 1,946 commitments valued at $60 billion, and because some of them are already underway, have already impacted 296 million lives.
I had no idea the Alliance for a Healthier Generation would actually be able to take a leading role in turning the tide on childhood obesity. The first time we had a community meeting in Harlem on a Saturday morning and 1,000 neighborhood people showed up because they wanted their children to have healthier lives. Those are just a few of the many profoundly human moments that stand out. When I get asked to do something by the president, whoever the president is, President Bush, President Obama, I think as a former president you have to say yes. So you have to reorganize everything around it. When I was asked to go into Haiti or to do the tsunami relief for the UN for 2 years, we decide whether we can do it, and if so, how we're going to staff it and how we'll get the resources without hurting the core mission of the foundation. I hope in the decade to come we'll be able to do some more things to empower people economically. I hope in Haiti I'll be able to convince them to do the things they have to do to build a modern economy, because if people can support themselves, then they can solve a lot of their education problems. They can solve a lot of their healthcare problems. And you do that through having a good economic policy and a good, honest, transparent government. I've found everywhere in the world that if everybody has a decent job and a livable income, then half the problems just go away. People take care of their own problems. I just do the work and the people here do the work, and if we concentrate in certain areas, we can have a very large impact.